Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar and to Taylor Swift with Taylor's version of I Knew You Were Trouble. So, if you heard Taylor's songs before, you probably heard this one. This is one of her more popular songs, you can say. And yeah, so hey, why not learn this one? So, we need to set our capo here on the 4th fret to do that. So with that said, we have 4 different chords. We have first the D chord here. So that will be open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. Next is A, open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and open E. Next is B minor. So you need to bar the 2nd fret here from the A string and down. So 5 strings you bar, and the rest will be 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. And the final chord will be G. So you will play here 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, and open B this time, and 3rd E. A lot of opens there. And the reason for open B, because most times I teach 3rd on B here. This one is open because we want to emphasize the open B string here when we are strumming. So that's the reason why. And I believe that Taylor, sometimes play this song with the capo on the 6th fret. And you can do that. That will be other chords. I believe here on the 4th fret will be the easiest way and the easiest chords to play. So I just want to mention that and leave that out so you know. But yeah, so go for the 4th fret. You want to learn to play in the easiest way, in my opinion. So let's start with the song here, and we need to first learn a strumming pattern to be able to play these chords. So grab a D chord. That is the first chord here. So with this D, we're gonna play only downs, but you want to separate the top downs, and with that I mean these higher strings here, higher notes, the E, B, and G perhaps, and you want to separate those from the bass strings, which are the D, A, and G. Depends on which chord we're playing. So now it will be 8 downs in total, but the strumming will sound like this, a little bit slower. Okay, so I believe you noticed there, I'm not just playing 8 full downstrokes like this. I separate the tops from the basses. Okay, so for this strumming here, you will play 3 rounds, and it will be, I'm just gonna mention the top and bass. So top, bass, bass, top, bass, bass, top, bass. Okay, so that is the strumming. So 8 in total. So you can remember top, bass, bass, and you will do that for 2 times. So top, bass, bass, top, bass, bass. And then you're just gonna end with top, bass. So top, bass, bass, 2 times. Okay, and then just top, bass. So slowly, top, bass, bass, top, bass, bass, top, bass, top, bass, bass, top, bass, bass, top, bass. Like that, okay. So now we are ready to play the different chords here. You will play 2 rounds of the D. So that is 1 round. So, and then 2 rounds of A, and 2 rounds of B minor, and 2 rounds of G. Okay, so this D, A, B minor, and G, that is 1 chord progression. You will play that for 3 rounds. and that will be the first verse here. And I mentioned in the beginning here that we have this G here with the open B string. So we want to emphasize certain notes here, if it's possible, if you can. So for the D, you want to emphasize the D string here, and that is an F sharp note, 2nd fret on the E string. That is the one you want to emphasize. On A, you want to emphasize the C sharp here, that is the 2nd fret on the B string. So when you're playing on the tops here, this one, okay? And for the B minor, you want to emphasize again the same string here. This time it will be on the 3rd fret. This one, that's the D note. Okay, the D if you count from the capo, okay? So yeah, that's the 3rd fret on the B string. And for the G, you want to emphasize the open B string. That's the reason for why we're not playing the 3rd on the B string like we normally do for G's, okay? So the open B string on the G's. So 3 rounds of D, A, B minor, and G, and that is the first verse. Then comes the chorus, okay? So the chords will be B minor, G, A, D, A. Okay, so okay, so that is how you're gonna play it. Only one down for each chord here, and that is for 2 chord versions, okay? So B minor and G and A and D and A and again B minor, G, A, D, A. 2 rounds of that, only 1 down, okay? We're still in the chorus, but for the next 2 rounds, you will play, and yeah, I can mention in the lyrics here, I knew you were trouble. That's where we are in the lyrics. Here you're gonna play 3 downs for the chords B minor, G, A. So for the first 3 chords, you will play sorry, D. Now I'm kind of gone here. Okay, B minor, G, A, that's the chords. You're gonna play 3 downs for each chord. So okay, down, 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 down. That's the rhythm. B minor, B minor, B minor, G, 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 A, A, A. Okay? And for the next 2 final chords, the D and A, you're just gonna play 1 down. So it will be like this. Okay, so for the next 2 rounds, it will be like this. Okay, and in this second round of this down, 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 when you're gonna play the D and the B minor, you just skip those chords, and that is in the lyrics, now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. You just skip those 2 chords, the D and B minor, because that is just a vocal part there. So in total here, it will be 1 down so far for B, G, A, D, and A. And that would be for 2 rounds of this chord progression, 1 down only. And then for round 3, you're gonna play this, start to play this down, 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 G, down, down, A, down, down, and just 1 down on D and 1 down on A. And for the second round, the 4th round in total here, you will play still the same in the beginning here with B, 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 G, 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 A, and you skip the D and A there in the end, okay? Because that is just a vocal part. And then it ends with this oh, trouble, 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 oh, trouble, 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 okay? So in that way you will play So da, 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 so you're gonna play 2 times on the B minor, da, 2 on G, 2 on A, trouble, trouble, da, okay, and that will be for 2 rounds. B, G, A, D, A. Same chords there, but 2 times on the B minor, 2 times on G, 2 times on A, and just 1 down on A, D, and 1 down on A, okay? For 2 rounds. So just to repeat this chorus there, I said something wrong there before and just wanna be very clear about what's going on here. So we just repeat everything now from the start of this chorus. You're gonna play the first 2 rounds of B, B minor, G, and A. You're gonna play 1 down for each chord there. B minor, G, A, D, A. 1 down for each chord, okay? That's the first 2 rounds. The next 2 following rounds, you will play down, 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 down for B minor, G, A, and then for D, A, just 1 down. That is the chord progression here. And for the 4th round here, you will start in the same way, down, 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 with the B minor, G, A, and you will skip the last 2 chords, the D and A. That is just the vocal part. And then you're gonna play, when it starts, trouble, 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 you're gonna play 2 downs for B minor, G, A, and then 1 down for D, A for 2 rounds. So that is how this chorus goes. Okay. We have then the next verse here, the second verse. It will be played in the same way as the first verse there, so nothing new. And the same goes for the pre-chorus. We have this pre-chorus, and it's basically, yeah, it is a pre-chorus, but you just continue to play the same way as you play in the verse there. He was long gone when he met me. That's where the pre-chorus starts, in the same way as the verse. All right, so in total, it will be 3 rounds there. Yeah. And then we are at the second chorus now. And you will play 4 rounds of 2 downs for each chord. So you're gonna play in the same way as we learned here for this trouble, 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 the last part of the first chorus. You will play 4 rounds of B minor, G, G, A, and then 1 down on D, 1 down on A. Okay, so that will last for 4 rounds. And then comes this part again, trouble, trouble, trouble. You will just continue with that same play for another 2 rounds. So now we are up in 6 rounds of this G, A, D, A. All right. So 6 rounds in this second chorus. So that will be the second chorus. And then we are at the bridge part here, and the saddest fear. That's where we're on the lyrics. The chords will be G, B minor, G, and A. I will stop that so far. Stop there so far. And you will just play 1 down for each chord. So B minor, back to G, and then A. And then you will play A 8 downs. Okay, so after you played A with this pause there, you're gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the lyrics, or anything, yeah, yeah. So during that time, you play 8 times of A. And then it ends with the final chorus in the same way as the choruses we just learned. 2 times for each chord there, B minor, G, and A, and 1 time on D and A, like this. For 8 rounds, and that covers this song here from Taylor Swift called I Knew You Were Trouble. So I hope this was helpful and not too blurry for you guys in the first chorus. I kind of missed one mark there, but I think I corrected it afterwards. So yeah, if it was helpful, let me know. Please thumb up and leave a good comment if you like it. So see you soon, guys, and don't forget, play tuned.